Most beginners blow their deposits, and that's no accident. But if you trade binary options, and you've already realized that you won't last long here without a clear system, this video is made just for you. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Ryan Trade channel. Today, I'm going to show you my personal method for growing a deposit on the Pocket Options broker using a 5-second time frame. I'll try to explain everything as simply and clearly as possible, so every one of you can understand it and apply this method in practice. This video will work well for both beginners and more experienced traders. So let's not waste any time and get straight into trading. Before starting a trading session, I always recommend setting the chart type to Candlestick. It's the best option for this broker. For the interval, I chose 5-second candles. That's what we'll be trading and doing technical analysis on today. I've only got $50 in my deposit, and my goal for this video is to turn that $50 into $1,000 on the balance. I'll show you later which tool is going to help me pull that off. But for now, let's move on to picking currency pairs. We're trading in OTC mode, and I'm adding stable currency pairs with higher payouts on this broker. Once we add the currency pairs to favorites, we can now keep an eye on the payout rates for these assets. And if the payout starts dropping, we'll just switch currency pairs right in the middle of trading and keep going with the new ones. As for me, I'm heading over to the Australian dollar Canadian dollar pair. Let's run a quick technical analysis on this asset. Right away, I'm marking the most recent price high here, and even to the naked eye, you can see that the price is moving sideways. I'm marking the last low value. You can see the price is moving here along a downward trend line. A lot of traders would go ahead and open a position to the downside at this point, but this strategy is based on trading with technical analysis confirmation using signals from an AI-powered bot. Let me share this discovery with you using my own example. I'll show you how I use it to consistently make money on this broker and double-check my technical analysis with the help of AI. This bot is completely free. All the info about it is in the Telegram channel linked in the description. And now let's move on to setting up this tool. After launching it through the Telegram channel, in the deal parameters, we simply need to select the trading mode. We're trading in OTC mode, so I'm switching to that. You can already find a video about the Forex mode on my YouTube channel. But for now, let's move on to picking our asset. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar right here on our screens. I'm setting the expiration time to 5 seconds. There's also a video about 15-second and 1-minute candles in the playlists, so feel free to check out the playlists and watch that educational content. Now I'm clicking to generate a signal and waiting for the bot's technical analysis. Within seconds, the bot runs the entire technical analysis on this asset for us and then gives us a signal to buy or sell. The analysis is done and we've got a sell signal. So I open a position to the downside, and along this main downward trend line, pullback movements are dominating, giving us our first gain of $47 on the deposit. There's a break of the last low value. The price is moving along this downward trend line. And after a small correction candle, pullback movements start to dominate the market again, adding our first winning entry point. With 60% confidence, the bot gave us a perfect entry point here. No problem at all. I'm reloading the tool and moving on to my other selected assets. I'm also making sure to update the trade amount. We added $47 to the deposit, so I immediately enter the new trade amount and switch over to my other selected assets. Now I'm moving on to Euro Ruble. Let me show you the full power of this tool. We're opening a position on Euro Ruble without any technical analysis this time. I'm putting my full trust in this bot since I've been trading with it for about 4.5 months now. And over that time, I've made over $20,000. And this isn't a joke. It's all thanks to artificial intelligence on this broker. I request my signal. And the key with this method is to open the position at the exact second the signal comes from this tool. So I wait for the analysis and get a buy signal. I open the position with 62% confidence. A sharp upward move gives us another gain, and now we've got $186 on our deposit. I'm entering the new trade amount. We've already got $186 in the account. Just a reminder, we started this whole run with only $50 in the deposit. Next, I'm switching over to the Euro Turkish Lira. I'm also going to open my next entry point without any technical analysis. As mentioned earlier, I fully trust this bot, as I know that many more traders are already trading using this artificial intelligence, simply not showing it to you on their screens, since it is possible to request a signal from both a phone and a personal device. Therefore, be careful and trade with AI yourself. I click on the signal generation and wait for the technical analysis of this bot. Previously, the price here was moving along an ascending trend line, but now the pullback movement prevails. The bot reads the situation and gives us a sell signal. After 2 corrective candlesticks, it opens with a confidence of 56%. And the downward momentum gives us another increase in the account. I also do not forget to enter a new transaction amount. We already have $357 on deposit. We have been adding $300 to our deposit without any problems. I reboot this bot and move on to my selected assets. I'm trading on high yields, so I'm switching to the British pound and Japanese yen. The payout here is also 92%. OTC mode on the screen. I choose the British pound and the Japanese yen in my instrument. I also set the expiration time to 5 seconds. I click on the signal generation and carefully wait for the technical analysis of this bot. Once again, the main thing is to open up to the second on the signal. This is the main aspect of trading using this method. You are waiting for a technical analysis. You see a signal. You immediately open it. There is a buy signal with 80% confidence, opening upward, thereby adding $686 to your deposit. I also enter a new transaction amount, literally one entry point. We have up to the cherished $1,000 above the deposit. So I restart this tool and move to the New Zealand dollar and the Japanese yen. Let's also open up on this asset without technical analysis. I fully trust this tool. I repeat, I have been trading with him for 4.5 months now, and I have earned over $20,000 in this period of time. I am requesting a signal, and I am waiting carefully for the technical analysis of this bot. Along the ascending trend line, the price is moving here. The pullback movement is beginning to prevail, and there is a sell signal. With 62% confidence, the downside opens, and a sharp impulse to the local minimum value allows us to add another $650 to our deposit. There is a nice increase for this trading session. Let's take a look at the story behind this video. We started trading at 13.01, literally in 6 minutes on the broker. We add over $1,250 to our deposit. There is an opportunity to open an additional entry point, so I switch to the British pound dollar. The payout here is also 92%, so let's add over $2,000 to the deposit. During this trading session, the British pound dollar is on our screens. The expiration time is 5 seconds. I click on the signal generation and carefully wait for the technical analysis of this bot. In a matter of seconds, the bot analyzes this situation and gives us a buy signal in the lower range with 70% confidence. Opening up, there is another increase, and now there is $2,000 on our deposit. At the end of each overclocking, I open one trade in Forex mode, so let's choose the right currency pair. On this broker, we see the Euro-US dollar. Increased profitability on this currency pair. I switch to this asset. Let's set the time frame to 1 minute. Switch to 1-minute candlesticks, as well as Forex mode on our screens in our tool. I select the desired Euro-dollar currency pair, the 1-minute expiration time, and request my signal. I receive another $500 on a signal from this instrument. Wait for a technical analysis from this instrument, and receive a signal to sell our deal. With 50% confidence, I am opening along this descending trend line. After a long correction in the market, the pullback movement begins to prevail on the asset again. The bot also gives you a chart in Forex mode, according to which we can clearly see that the price is in a downward trend. Along this descending trend line, the price continues its active movement here. Therefore, I expect another increase here and $2,500 for this trading session. They brought us to a deficit without any problems, and now over $1,950 has been in deficit. Previously, he also traded in Forex mode, adding over $1,000 to the deficit. Now, I also decided to open my last entry point when overclocking the deficit in this mode. The pullback movements are starting to prevail. There is a sharp downward momentum and another increase in our deposit. $2,300 for this trading session. This result suits me quite well. So I reboot this bot, and I want to end my trading session with this. The perfect trading session, without any problems, literally in 10 minutes on the broker. We add over $2,000 to our deposit, and all this is not a joke, but only artificial intelligence on this broker. I trade using this method 2 to 3 times a day, opening no more than 10 entry points at a time, thereby steadily increasing my deposit. I also remind you that this bot is absolutely free. All information about it is in the Telegram channel at the link in the description. You will also find all the reviews about this tool there and see all the trading reports along with it. I also remind you that this broker does not prohibit you from trading with third-party instruments. So do not worry about your account and your funds. Feel free to go to the Telegram channel and trade with AI yourself today. I hope you enjoyed this video. You were on the Rain Trade channel. If so, don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also add a comment under this video. I hope everything is clear according to the method. Open on different currency pairs with increased profitability. I open only one entry point at a time on the selected asset. Then I go straight to the next asset. Open with precision to the second on the signals. To do this, you need a stable internet connection, as well as a stable connection to your device. Well, I wish you all successful deals. See you all soon. All bye.